Hey gang, I'm starting up a new stream today. I'm gonna be flying for another Cessna 208. That way I can do Cessna 208 missions, gaining a million each mission on medium cargo. And the idea here is to gain a little bit of, excuse me, gain a little bit of cash to help get that started. AI flies and it does make some money, but not enough. So we're gonna keep AIs, uh, I guess, jets flying around, the little Cirrus jets, let them fly around and do their thing. And hopefully we're gonna like, gain a couple 100,000 more today just in some random missions. This has been an attempt, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 attempts now to run missions where they've failed, not in a row, but they've failed in one spectacular fashion or another, either with runways having hold shorts that are about 22,000 kilometers away or 22,000 nautical miles away, I should say, and or with missions just outright killing you for, I mean, just in transition for the times, when you skip, it takes you to that black transition screen and it'll just kill your mission. It'll just say, "Oh, sorry, you've crashed," before you even get a chance to fly again. In my mind, that's game breaking, to be honest with you. What's the point of trying to fly if after every flight or at the end of the flight it gives you some error message? I've just wasted 20, 30 minutes of my life, trying to do something in a game that's tracking your progress, and then the game just consistently tries to kill you and work against you. I just don't think that's right. So I've pulled out the dusted off my NeoFly license. And I don't even know where the license is at this point. But I'm pretty sure I can probably find it again. Just finding the actual NeoFly license key or whatever. If it's not keyed off of my email, I don't know what it would be. But in any case, one way or another, we'll find the NeoFly license. All right, so I'm gonna drop in my jam, which I happens to be playing some. What is this? I think it's Hailstorm. No, it's Adrenalize in this moment. In this moment is I think it's the only good song they've ever made. It's the Adrenalize song. All right, so I've posted the Spotify link up in the chat. I'm gonna post it. So it'll be the first pinned comment. Hopefully you'll be able to listen to that. If you're gonna join us, don't forget to click on that. You can listen to what we're doing. Uh, let's go ahead and switch over to that NeoFly window. Okay, there I am. I've already downloaded it. So let's look at not the wallet, what am I doing? The download. Where are the downloads? There they are. Here's the installer. No, NeoFly does have a free, it's a freemium. So you can play the game for free. It's just another type of career tracker. There's actually a few. NeoFlies happens to be the most popular. And that's because they keep doing a fantastic job of updating and adding on scripts and different features in the software that people just really like. I think they're a French company. Excuse me. So hopefully we'll be able to get this running and enjoy a little bit of Neofly missions. I'm just gonna install it today and take a look around again to get myself refamiliarized with the product. And if we do decide to do some Neofly play, we'll do it as a separate stream, I think. This is strictly a career mode, so I thought it would be okay to go ahead and just show the Neofly software. And for anybody that's really frustrated with this career mode that's in the Flight Simulator 2024, we could also just present this as an opportunity to get another piece of software that would work, maybe, if that's what you're after. To just have a piece of software to run careers off of. But Neofly is, free. Like I said, it was freemium software. You can increase your features by paying their subscription. I believe I purchased the lifetime license. There we go. So we're yeah. I thought I was starting up the software. I think it might be because of the yeah. This is probably taking up a bit of my bandwidth here. What you think? There it is. Okay, so it's still updating. Pilatus PC6, DR400, Baron G58, Bonanza, Beechcraft King Air, Cessna, Skyhawk. There's the Grand Caravan, Citation, one for H145. Oh, and they released a I don't know if you remember in 2020 there was a super popular freemium. Oh, no, it was actually freeware. I think it was the H145, was it? It was a, a really cool helicopter that was just for free. Like one of these flight simulator groups released this thing for completely free, and being the innovators they are, Neofly just picked it up. They even create a bunch of liveries for it, as it relates to uh, the actual like rescue missions or what were the executive uh, flight missions. They just they literally just picked up a freeware aircraft. It was really interesting. Of course, it was really really popular too when it was released. So I can't remember the exact uh, helicopter version, but tell you what, it was really really popular. Anyway, this is liveries that are updating, and I guess there was another Airbus That was another. What just scrolled by? It was another one of those helicopter liveries. Yeah, but that was. I think it was the 145. But anyway, I was really playing around with that a whole lot. Just flying around in the helicopter, and I got actually pretty decent at it. I mean, I don't really understand rotorcraft as much as I understand fixed wing, but I really had a good time. So, if you ever get, if you're in 2020 and you're thinking, you know, coming over to 2024, I would, I would encourage you to try out that rotorcraft. It'll teach you a bit. That Airbus 145, I think it's called the 145. Anyway, that'll give you some ideas of what it's like to fly a rotorcraft without having to actually invest some cash into it. And then, of course, 2024 has their own rotorcraft that are available now, so you don't have to spend a lot of cash. I think the 125, the H125 from Airbus is in the base package, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Uh, I don't see it. Let's see. Oops, that didn't do anything that I wanted it to do. Oh, that's why, because those forums is in the beginning. Get rid of that. Local legends. PDF manuals for local legend aircraft. What is that? I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? Oh, I was unaware. Look at that. Oh, local legends. Okay, so these are aircraft that are famous in their own right, and their their localities where they've been located. There is an Antonov aircraft. Antonov was worldwide famous. It was the largest aircraft before it got destroyed in the this war that's going on between Russia and the Ukraine. So, but it wasn't in here. I'm curious as to why that is. Uh, Stratoliner, de Havilland Caribou, Junkers F-15. I just don't see the. Yeah, that throws me off. I'm actually disappointed that the Antonov isn't in there. Maybe it's not counted as a local legend, a world legend, or some kind of. Oh, these are world updates for 2020, it looks like. Okay, well, uh, famous flyer aircraft, Skytrain. Not the AN2, not the Antonov AN2, it's another aircraft. This one, AN225, the largest aircraft that was in existence at the time, and probably the largest that's ever been built. Frankly, that sucker is like you can hold a skyscraper inside that thing. Could at once upon a time. Uh, I was I'm disappointed I can't see that. Aircraft manuals? What? There's aircraft manuals? Why am I just now discovering this? I'm gonna have to look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Okay, I have to come back here. A3 Airbus A400M. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and look at this. Okay. Oh, here's all the aircraft I wanted to see. Wow. Let's open image in a new tab. There we go. Get my name, 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 name. So how likely do you think that there's going to be a production every innovative aircraft that's ever out, every innovative transportation medium that's ever been out, there's been a super cheap version that's actually reached the masses, right? So you can see these are charming little aircraft, whoa, these little drone type, you know, quadcopter, octocopter aircraft that are meant for human flight. How how long do you think it's going to be before somebody releases a production version of this thing? Because there's a lot of moving parts in these, and that's not a joke or a pun. That's actually the truth. Um, each motor is its own entity, and then the controller board has to be productionized, as it were, so it can be released as a generic part that's been standardized. These things are all innovative and they're great in their own right, but I mean nobody's going to be flying this Jetson thing around because it's so expensive. Just got a message from one of my folks who works with me. Um, so it looks like this is just about ready. Neofly thing. Yeah. 2024. This says standard 2024, but what if I, oh, there we go. That's interesting that they didn't put the aviator version in there. Okay. Starter aircraft. Well, this is the range. One passenger. Interesting. It all looks like single passenger aircraft. Okay, I'm going to start here. Asobo Cabri G2. No. JMB Aviation BL3, which is actually a sexy aircraft, but no. Flight Design CT, no. I want a bigger cargo. There's a 152 Cabri. I think the Savage or the 152 are gonna be my. There's the Robin though. There's the Pipistrel Virus. Okay, so 617 with that range is terrible. 400. 690, 780, 377, 630, 550, 642, 415, another terrible range. 594. What's the range here? 690 nautical miles, which is darn near. There's 780, but look at the 120. Those pretty uh, impressive, actually. 120 for a little overhead fixed wing. The Robin is nice. The Virus is actually probably the best one out of all of these. I'll do this. I don't know what my call sign is going to be, or my ICAO. I have no idea. Where are my backups for this program anyway? Let's do it this way. NeoFly. I had a NeoFly program installed on this. I think I uninstalled NeoFly, and that was to my detriment. I didn't realize. Like I was turned off from 2020. I just burned out. So when I uninstalled it, I think, well, I don't think I'll ever play with NeoFly anymore. I'm gonna let it do a search for NeoFly on my PC. Call sign. I don't know. Goofball. It's just see if we can go back to this. I'm gonna see. Call it November GFB 71. How about that? So let me see. So if we're gonna pick up a call sign from North America, it's gotta be uh here we go. The call signs in US begin with letters K or W, with K generally used west of the Mississippi, that's us, and W using east, which doesn't make sense. You would think it would be E and W being west and not east, but okay. Might have a call sign like KXYZ. Additionally, the suffix heavy is used for heavy aircraft. Canadian, Mexico, registration number, ICAO. Uh, top 10 coolest air sign. Okay, I gotta see this. Top 10 coolest air sign call signs. Citrus, water ski, dynasty, jazz, cactus, redwood. I mean, I could just do GFBCO, goofball. Uh, yeah, we could do Airline call signs. Could be GFBL. There's an SCAO designation though. So we could go do K or yeah, K. We'll do okay. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. KGFB or NGFB. Is it K or N? Hold on. Okay, what is the standard for? So for the aircraft identifiers in North America, what do you call the IATA code for the actual airlines? Uh, what do you call those numbers that are on the side? It's the oops, I'll reopen that tab. Aircraft identification registration number. What do you call that? Yeah, the registration number needs to start with an N in the United States. N. Okay, so I can make my designator GFB for goofball and GFB 71 for my what does this do? ELG Eagle Q? That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. Uh, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Let's here's your aviator, your avatar. Let's choose the avatar, not this guy, not that guy, not that guy. Oh, what's this? Thought he was wearing a beanie. I don't even know what to pick here. That guy looks a little rough around the edges. Oh dear. Wow, they've got a really variety of people in here. Good, great. Oh, this guy. Look at this doing the stare off into the distance thing. Okay. Like they really have a variety of folks in here. I'm gonna pick the guy that's a little rough around the edges. How about that? Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Okay. So we've got our new pilot, call sign, and starting airport. I think this EGLQ is really cool. And the starting, actually, KEGL. Yeah. Let's do this. How to pick a call sign. Aviation. Aviation. They spell it like that in some countries. What the hell? Come on. Okay. So EGL would be good, apparently for the airline. What is this ICAO thing? Where am I gonna be based? I think I'm gonna get into the game to figure that out. Hold on. I like I don't know. I like Central DF or Central United States. I'm familiar with the United States clearly. So we'll just go in here and find out. Central United States, someplace flat and level, kind of in the middle. What's this? Oklahoma City? I mean, I wouldn't be bad, I guess. Talk about I mean, it is smack in the middle. Maybe this is Kansas City, isn't it? That's Wichita, Kansas. Kansas City's here. Oh, you can see look at these. These are real aircraft, so you can see these. Flight 811 for QHD. That's American Express, probably. I don't know what DAL is. What's N452 Papa? That's probably a private plane. So we'll just, that's Kansas City. That's kind of in the middle of North America proper, like the populated portion of North America. Uh, Wichita being a close second. But as far as being in the middle of the proper United States, it's going to be stretching from here, going across here. So if I'm going to draw a circle here, the smack middle of United States closest to like major town is going to be Wichita, Kansas. So is there an airport here I can play around with? That's a little bit too big. I mean, I guess it couldn't be. I mean, these are GA. Yeah, these are all GA. And if I'm going to play around with GA, I'll probably be taking off from these central. These are all GA too, and these are all GA. So I guess my ICAO is probably going to be this one, KICT. How about that? I mean, if I'm going to be playing around with major aircraft, if this is another airport, I mean, no, it's too small. I just feel like that's too big, though. What about McConnell Air Force Base? No. I'm going to pick a home base. It's going to be someplace that's going a little crazy. It's like all or nothing, isn't it? With this, because I'm either at a tiny private airport like this, or at an Air Force base with a runway right and a runway left, and I mean that's not as big as. But look at that length of those airstrips. Golly, how many miles is that? I guess this won't hurt to just pick KICT for home base. We'll do that. KICT. And we'll do EGL as our call sign. And we're starting off with 5,000. Interesting. I used to have. I have to close Microsoft Flight Simulator. Add-on installation. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Quit to desktop. Quit. Alright, it's shut down. Let it go. Yes, I'll allow it. So, oh wow, okay. So really, here I am. I got a little pipistrelle virus that actually doesn't do bad for range, cargo capacity. I mean, you would think it would not be outperformed by the typical, the more established, like the 152, but it really does. It's got a better range and a better cargo capacity, so I'm really surprised. So in here, you'll see it says you'll find all the jobs that are suited to your pilot and chosen aircraft. Your pilot rank, location, and earnings can be seen at the top of your current uh, aircraft. Uh, Working down the page, you'll then see a row of filters. That's what these are. These filters will help you pick the type of job you'd like to take. Towards the bottom left, you'll see all the jobs available here. After the filters have been applied, you can click on any job and more info will be given. In the central box, along with the Add Job button. Is that what this is? Yes. The bottom right shows all the jobs on a map. Okay. Now we're gonna click that. So my KICT is where I was. This is it here. Is that what this is? KIAB is here. KICT is here. I guess KIAB is the Air Force Base. This is the airport that I chose, which in my mind is a little bit too big, but maybe whatever. So what do we got here for filters? Runway. Runway all designations. So we can pick this. This is only destinations with water runways. Only destinations without water runways. Only destinations that are helipads. And this right now it's all destinations. And then this is only destinations with hard runways. So I think this is probably my preference at the moment. All destinations with or without ILS. All destinations with or without runway lights. With or without fuel. With or without ATC. I think I want fuel. Type of mission, cargo, sensitive cargo, express cargo, illicit cargo. I'm going to turn that off. Hazardous cargo, passenger, VIP passenger, helicopter, tourist, secret passenger. I would have to have a second officer minimum rank. Emergency, minimum rank first officer. What is this? Search and rescue, fire, parachute, advertising, military interception, airliner, passenger airliner. What is this? Humanitarian airliner. And this is the amount of cargo I can carry, I think. Uh, that's kind of cool. Freelance, event, manage your aircraft, manage your flight with Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is all pretty interesting. And this has grown up quite a bit since I played it. Let me see. This is the full screen view here. Wow, there's some things that have been added recently. Multiplayer job sharing. Oops, didn't want to see that. Fly a dangerous job for a daily goal. New exploration site to loot. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so I just made this what it is so you can see it. What is this next button? I don't think there is a next. I think it's just this guy. Start a campaign. Manage your airline. Manage your staff. Finance. Show your flight logs. Qualifications. Show your career. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive into this a little more. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like what Flight Simulator 24's, whoa. Seems like Flight Simulator 24's, I don't know, where they should be, in my opinion. I don't know if that's fair, but I mean, this is pretty robust. At a cadet level. What's this? Oh, Flight Simulator connection status. Okay, I'm gonna start up Flight Simulator. Yeah, this is interesting. I've got Studio wants to open. YouTube, are you trying to tell me something? I think YouTube's trying to tell me something. Okay. Well, I think that was fun. We've got a pretty cool little app that's uh, ready to play around with if we want to. I'll probably start a separate stream with NeoFly, maybe do a few test missions with it. I haven't played it in so long. It's like a new add-on for me, but I do have it. It is licensed to me. Let me see if I can get it. Figure out what the status of that is. And if it is licensed to me still, if it picked up the license from the previously uninstalled version, I think that'd be really neat. If that happened, if not, we can all go through the registration process together. Wouldn't that be fun? Here we go. So I've got NeoFly pulled up here. If I want to add another pilot, by the way, I'd click this. Looks like UI is not exactly this person's best feature because his buttons are pretty rough. Although this is, excuse me, this is pretty nice. This is the same tip we had before. I don't think that's going to be useful from this point. But you see the UI is a little bit rough around the edges. Said the guy who never programmed a UI in modern day and age. So we don't have but one aircraft here, so that's why there's nothing here on the top. That's why it's so blank. But I am curious though. I do want to know if my registration is active. Because I did, okay, download Skyforce 7, the official NeoFi client. Your NeoFi application, as well as many useful features. You can purchase add-ons and perks to complement your NeoFi program. These purchases will help us continue the development of NeoFly. So I want to check that. So here's my registration. It's not apparently registered right now, so I need to go. Yeah, I had several employees. I had several airplanes. I had only had one airline really, but oh, look at that. Skyforce Sim. I don't think I got this perk. Interesting. Weather reports too? What? So there's a free and a paid version of this thing. Wow. Skyforce Sim. Let me read this correctly. Is the official NeoFly 4 in-game client. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's a registration that I have somewhere and I need to find it. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll contact NeoFly and say, hey, how do I find out my previous registration? Oh, wow, this is a pretty extensive documentation. Look at that. Yep, I'm gonna have to find the registration I had before and figure out all that. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. This will work. Look, I'm connected. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I'm not gonna deal with that today. We're gonna deal with that another day. But right now, this is where we are. In career mode, we're gonna go and take a flight. Um, it's just gonna be. So we made 31,000 passive income. So here's the rub though, in Goofball Charters. It might have made us 31,000, but the next screen is going to tell us how much we really made, which was 5,000-ish. Because it took 31,000 and now I'm losing over 5,000, 25,000. 30,000 minus 25,000 is about 5,000 or 6,000, depending on how these change numbers work out. It's because of the insurance, it's premium. I know it's not my. I mean, I wish I could make more money quicker with AI, but I think they want you to play the game, and that's the point. Um, excuse me, where am I? My aircraft is here, and I'm over here, and that's because I took off from Minsk. Or no, didn't take off from Minsk. I flew to Minsk in tribute to one of my listeners, one of my watchers. He suggested that we check out this airport. Now look at this airport. You're gonna laugh. So there's an airport called UMM, UMMM. So when you see this airport, you'll see why we think this is funny because it's a tragic name for this airport. And the reason why is because This airstrip has got a city around it. Look, look, there's cars going across the airstrip. There's, uh, wait for it, buildings all around it. As a matter of fact, there's a building here on this end of the airstrip and a building here on this end of the airstrip. Yeah, but then, yeah, you've got air, not air, but you've got awkward uh, automobiles just, just driving around. So here we are kind of inside of Belarus, and it's got a airport UMMM in the game that's clearly not. They've built 3D buildings in the wrong places, so that's interesting. Oh, and I wonder where these are supposed to be actually, because these kind of look like they go where they're supposed to go here, but I don't see any correlating. Like maybe, I don't know. If this is an airstrip, which it appears to be, then why do we have buildings around it like this? Like this doesn't look like there should be a building here if this is an airstrip. Yeah, everything else just kind of makes sense. I can understand like a business park here or some sort of hotel or something right here. Really close to this airport. But for this landing strip to be here and then a building on either side, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Besides that, this is a ginormous airstrip if that's the case. Because that is a car. This, I mean, that's huge. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. One of our viewers got a mission to go to Minsk, and there you go. So there's a Minsk. Maybe I'll get in here to Kiev to no, can't travel there, can't travel there, can't travel there, can't travel there. What about this one? Oh, I can travel there. I'll do that. So I'm just gonna see what I can do about populating some of these areas, opening up these circles and seeing if I can do some hopping around. Not a lot of bright spots in this area of the world. Sevastopol, maybe. Bucharest, Istanbul. I mean, that was probably a good spot. Lots of helicopter pads in places. Haven't had a lot of luck with landing at a helicopter pad. Here's an airport. We're gonna fast travel there. Hopefully some of these will open up VIP missions in places. Let's open up one in Bucharest. No airports. There's one. I don't see any. No VIP missions. The only one that's opened up is this one over here. Alright, well let's fly back to another VIP mission somewhere. I wonder what the criteria is for these VIP missions to populate. 49. I'm kind of offended by this because it's destroying my reputation in this game by crashing me every chance it gets. Okay, so and by doing that, I'm getting these little 39,000 missions instead of 40, 50, and 60,000. Oh my gosh, look at this. VIP taxi flight. This isn't bad. That's great pay. Let's see if it sticks. $6,000 transfer credit. I'm gonna go ahead and accept the mission and do the transfer. My Cirrus jet that keeps getting smashed by the game, crashed and destroyed. I'll see if, wonder if I can do my settings. I wonder if I can going on. What I'm trying to do is figure out where is the ICAO designation, not the ICAO, the designation for your air. That's controls. VR. That's got to be in general, right? Uh, just yeah, I don't see flight model, flight interface, advanced options. Multi-window, add new render window. This option to add a new render of the simulation in a new window. Why would I do that? That's interesting. Maybe I can do that. Create a new render for multiple. I mean, I've got a 4 monitor setup I want to set up. Maybe this is what this is for. Okay. I'll just leave that the way it is for now. What I'll do is I'll just go through this mission, see what I can do about getting, oh wow, okay. This is my destination airport. EDQT. Okay, that's a normal, look at that. That is an actual normal pattern for getting into, instead of this weird curly Q thing. I like that. So, oh, that's a, does that, are my departure? EDQT should be, according to this flight plan, my departure. LSGC is my arrival. Interesting. 3,300 feet. My departure is at 724 feet, so I'm flying into the mountains, looks like. And I really hope this is not going to be a difficult flight. Oh, crud, I didn't check this out before. LSGC, oh boy. I have a sinking feeling here. Hold on. LSGC. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's one of those plateau. Actually, no, this is the. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's it. Yes. Yes, that's correct. So what they want me to do here on LSGC. What is this weird blue stuff here? Oh no, this is a concrete runway. Shut up. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay, so the flight plan is actually come on out, fly way out here, and then fly all the way back. Wonder if that's because of the aircraft that I'm flying. I bet you that's it. Yeah, but that's, I'm not mad at you. This seems like a really, yeah, it's going to tell me to fly over and then land here, runway 05. There's a building in the way. Look at that. There's a building in the way. And it's got solar panels on top of it, it looks like. There's a building at the end of my runway. I think I'm okay though. I can just barely skirt this building and I'll be alright and I'll land right where I'm supposed to. Okay. I think this looks fine. Sounds good. Let's go make us some money. Maybe over $100,000 this time, eh? Hopefully it won't be fog that you can't see past 30 feet. Because I've had one of those. I still need to release that short. Because I'm telling you, that was an adventure. Okay, I'm going to skip all of this. Thank goodness. Thank you, thank you. Those of you just joining, there's a top pinned comment with the jam. Go ahead and click on that jam. You can hear the music I'm listening to. Oh, wow. My throttle's way up.
Is Mr. Berg, who's on the go to La Chaux-de-Fonds. He's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for him. Please give him your warmest welcome on behalf of the company. Have a nice flight.
I'm going to put on my flight bugs here. This will show me my climb speed and my rotate speed. I'm going to go ahead and announce taxi while we're doing this other stuff.
Tango, Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is taxiing to runway 11.
I have 164 gallons. I think I can make it. I'm going to go. Let's do another sync. There we go. That ought to be enough. Next. Aircraft loading. My co-pilot. What's my co-pilot look like? I'm going to show you. About 175, I think. My passenger, I'm going to say 175 as well. Give myself some baggage weight here. Next. This is a, oh, back. Whoops. Back, flight plan. Okay, so it wants me to go to 12,900 feet. And then down to 7,000 feet. At least it's filling in the altitudes now, right? But golly, it wants me to go straight up to 12,000 feet. Alright. From runway 11. And we want... You can see our MFD here does not have a map or anything in it, so we'll put the map in. Notice it's only using half of the MFD for the map, so we want it to be full, because the other stuff doesn't matter to us. And now we've got our flight plan in here. I'm going to go ahead and open up my EFB. I'm going to take my flight plan and file it again, and we're good. Okay. Do I feel like dealing with going to hold short and all that? No, it doesn't look like a big airport, so I think maybe we'll get the bonus.
To all passengers, on behalf of our flight team, we would like to welcome you on board flight GCO 1512 bound for La Chaux-de-Fonds. Our flight time will be 45 minutes. We expect an on-time departure, and we're currently ready
They
for
went ahead and
takeoff.
dinged me.
We'll
Ah,
keep you
crud.
informed of any key updates as we go through the flight. Thank you. Oscar Papa Oscar taking off runway 11 south departure. Good morning to all passengers. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of First Class Wings, I would like to welcome you on board flight GCO 1512 bound for La Chaux-de-Fonds. Estimated flight time to La Chaux-de-Fonds is 45 minutes. To prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you, and get ready for a wonderful flight.
Wow, I didn't even get to go on my mission. That's amazing. Golly, man. I guess it decided I was really not allowed to make money this time. Okay, let's try that one more time. There's this one, and this is, I think this is the same one. Yep, call me crazy, I'm gonna do it. It's just my aircraft's in the right place. I don't have to spend any more money. I'm gonna skip both this time. Trying it again. This mission crashed. It might be a bugged mission.
Good morning, pilot. You guessed
Good morning,
today is
pilot.
Mr. Berg, who's on the go
I'm gonna have
to La
to. This is what
Chaux-de-Fonds.
really
He's
pisses me
close to
off
one of
because
our
now I have
top
to set all this
clients
stuff up
who
again.
booked the flight for him. Please give him your warmest welcome on
Oh
behalf of the
boy.
company. Have a nice flight.
My initial fuel. Do I have enough fuel is my question. Okay. Next. Loading. Do this again. Co-pilot 175. Passenger 175. Give me some baggage at 75. Next, there's my flight plan. Map full. And I think we are nearly good. Takeoff pitch should be about 6. There it is. And I think we're just ready to go.
Echo Delta Quebec Tango Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is taxiing to runway 11.
I'm going to skip all this. Go to the takeoff portion.
Echo Delta Quebec Tango Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar taking off runway 11 departure to the south. Good morning to all passengers. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of First Class Wings, I would like to welcome you on board flight GCO 1512 bound for La Chaux-de-Fonds. Estimated flight time to La Chaux-de-Fonds is 45 minutes. To prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you, and get ready for a wonderful flight.
I saw it said 12,900. vertical speed. I'll do vertical speed of 26, not 29, 26, and we'll take off. Here we go. It's not a long runway. We need to be at 85. I think we'll get there. Yes. We're off the ground. Pull up the landing gear. We're going at about 92.
Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is type 1 miles southeast of Echo Delta Quebec Tango 1000
22,000
request
feet.
flight
Holy
following.
cramoly.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar approach. Squawk 107
Nav. I'm gonna change my altitude though to 22,000 feet. My
Squawk
goodness.
107 tree, Oscar Papa Oscar.
Oscar Papa Oscar radar contact 2 miles southeast of Echo Delta Quebec Tango 2,100 feet QNH 1030.
98% trim. Interesting.
Oscar Papa Oscar acknowledge last transmission.
Roger, Oscar Papa Oscar.
Good
India.
gracious.
Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar 2 miles east of Echo Delta Quebec Tango 3,400 foot request IFR to less apertures ready to copy.
My trim is terrible.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is cleared to Les Apertures Airport as filed. Squawk
What the hell is
107.
going on with my stinking trim?
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar cleared to less apertures Airport as filed. Squawk 107 tree.
Oscar Papa Oscar read back correct. Radar contact 4,100 feet QNH 1030. Turn left heading 010. Proceed on course climb and maintain FL 220.
Jeez, this FL220 is crazy.
Turn left heading 010, resume own navigation climb, and maintain FL 220, Oscar Papa Oscar.
My trim is crazy. I don't know why my trim went to 100%.
127. 6. Good day.
127. 6 Oscar Papa Oscar.
There's got to be a way to control that.
Center India.
Wonder if it's something I'm doing
Papa
wrong
Oscar is passing 5,100 feet climbing FL 220.
with my. I don't know. I don't know. I just honestly don't know. Okay, let's turn on autopilot. Okay, so it is actually maintaining a decent climb rate. I can increase my climb rate now if I want to. And I think I will to about 26. Turn on my nav. And I'm good. My airspeed's 161, which I guess my climb should be higher. Maybe I should bring my vertical speed down a little bit. My airspeed is still starting to come down for some reason. Interesting. I'm going to turn my de-icing on since I'm going to be on over a mountain. What is this? Ice lights? I don't know what that is, but whatever. Huh. Airspeed is 150. How do I improve that? Maybe that's got something to do with my aircraft loading. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Hmm. This flight panel is really stinking cool, by the way. Why is my airspeed going down? See, my airspeed's going down. Why is that? $139, $138. This shouldn't be going down though. I mean, I have a jet. Jets are super powerful. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Good gracious. Toga power. Go. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for this thing to... 1550. No, that's not what you should be doing, aircraft.
Oscar Papa Oscar, please expedite your climb, FL 220.
Yeah, you should be...
Oscar Papa Oscar, please expedite your climb, FL 220.
You should be climbing right now. Why is my airspeed steadily dropping like this? And my trim is at 95. Turn my autopilot off so I can control my attitude here. I'm having to fight my own aircraft for Pete's sake. Level flight. Give me some level flight. I'm gonna gain my airspeed slower this time. Let's do it at 500. See how that takes. That's better. Much better. There we go. Now I manage that. I don't know how. Now we're at cruise status.
To all passengers glad to be your
And we're
company
gaining speed.
First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of First Class Wings on flight GCO 1512. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 21,000 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 12:05 p.m. and are expecting to land in La Chaux-de-Fonds approximately at 3:10 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 28 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Okay, here we go. And now we are on the way. 182, 183. Let's see where our flight plan takes us. Oops. Okay. Galaxy. And if we follow this, where is Galaxy in our flight plan? Oops. Come here. About less than halfway. Okay, so in the interest of saving time, I'm gonna skip. Please, Lord, don't kill me. Turn off my autopilot first. How about that? Now I'm gonna skip. Oh wow, it didn't kill me.
Keep speed not above 150 knots. Expect vectors. RNAV runway 05 approach. Oscar Papa Oscar contact ream center on 128. Tree. Good day.
Going to 128. Tree Oscar Papa Oscar. Ream Center, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is at 12,800 feet climbing FL 220.
India. Vertical Oscar Papa Oscar reams center QNH 1028 radar contact. Continue to pallet.
To all passengers, as we start our descent to Les Eplatures, please fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
Oscar Papa Oscar, you are 9,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and
Seriously?
FL 220 QNH 1028.
No. My gosh, no.
Climb and maintain FL 220 Oscar Papa Oscar.
I don't think that's a good idea. Clearly it's not in my flight plan. No. You want me to get to 22,000 feet. Yeah, no, I don't think that's smart.
Oscar Papa Oscar descend and maintain 8,200 feet.
Thank you. Altitude.
Oscar Papa Oscar, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes, you needy son of a gun.
Descend and maintain 8,200 feet Oscar Papa Oscar.
Alright, 8,200 feet is what it is. Altitude 8,200 feet. So, okay, should I fly the flight plan? I think I will.
Oscar Papa, Oscar contact Geneva Center on 125. 55. Good day.
Going to 125. 55 Oscar Papa Oscar.
Okay.
Geneva Center, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is at 16,000 feet, descending 8,200 feet.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa, Oscar Geneva Center. QNH 1027. Radar contact. Continue to 40.
Okay, once I make this turn, I'm gonna go across the airport, then do a loop around, and then once I do that loop around,
Geneva approach on 119er. 175. Good day.
then I'm gonna lower my gear and then hopefully land, and the sim will let me do my
Geneva approach, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar
finish
is
my
at
mission here.
19,800 feet, descending 8,200 feet.
Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar Geneva approach QNH
Oh, hello.
126 radar contact. Continue to
I found my new ex-girlfriend. Gracious. I don't know what this blue stuff is. Maybe that's approach or something. I don't know what that is. RNAV.
vertical track.
Link stall speed is high right now because I'm probably flying with the wind. I don't know. Pretty close to my target altitude. No, I don't think I'm going to do the landing gear just yet. And I don't know... Why is this telling me I need to do it this way? Thought... I mean... over the airport, that's why. Okay, and then that's approach. Got it. I got my target altitude. And the altitude of this airport, though, is 3,000 feet, so I'm still way high above where I should be. I think once I start making this turn, I'm going to see if I can get a better altitude. I'm going to ask for...
Geneva approach, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar requesting vector to next waypoint.
Oscar Papa Oscar continue to Flory following heading 220. Proceed on course. Vertical track.
Continue to Flory following
Now this computer's telling me vertical track. I don't know what that is.
Oscar Papa Oscar, you are 13 miles southwest of Les Eplatures. Descend and maintain 7,700 feet. Contact Les Eplatures Tower on 118, 125.
Descend and maintain 7,700 feet tower on 118. 125 Oscar Papa Oscar. Les Eplatures Tower, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar, 12 miles southwest inbound RNAV runway 05 approach.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar, Les Eplatures Tower. QNH 1025. Cleared RNAV runway 05 approach.
Cleared RNAV runway 05 approach, Oscar Papa Oscar.
I don't know how to do our nav in this.
Les Eplatures Tower, Oscar Papa Oscar. Cancel IFR at this time.
Oscar Papa Oscar, did you hear my last transmission?
I do believe this is trying to run me into the runway here. And that runway is pointing in a different direction. I see that building. That is not the airport. That is the airport, yes.
500.
Okay, so I'm at 89. 89 is good for me. This is going to be hairy because I'm having to fly over this goofy. That's a really hard landing, but I stopped quick. I'm here. I like how it's acknowledging that I'm not here. What is going on with my time here? 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay, that's good. What is it trying to do? It hasn't even acknowledged that I've landed at this point. I landed. I'm even in a parking space right now. Oh, this sim is so bug.
Les Aperture's Tower, Oscar Papa Oscar, cancel landing intention. Oscar Papa Oscar, your cancellation is received. Les Aperture's Ground India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar requests taxi to parking. India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar taxi to General Aviation parking using taxiway. Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway, Oscar Papa Oscar.
Now what? I'm here. Now what? I'm at LSGC. There I am, LSGC. I'm here. Oops. You know what? It's because of this. I didn't take these off. I'm sorry, guys. This mission is not cooperating because clearly I'm right here. I flew to LSGC. I'm in the parking. Okay. What do I do here? This game does not want you to succeed. My God.
Echo Delta Quebec Tango Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is taxiing to parking.
Ooh-wee.
Echo Delta Quebec Tango Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is taxiing to parking.
I'm at LSGC. Hold on, hold on, hold on. LSGC is where I need to be. Hold on.
Echo Delta Quebec Tango Traffic India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is taxiing to parking.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So this frequency tower approach 119, 175. Okay, look. I'm just gonna go ahead and take off again. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna take off again and see if I can finish this very well-paying mission, which doesn't seem to want to pay me. Wow. Let's see if we can get to the end of the runway here. This is no doubt gonna ding me for something or other, but I'm gonna do some rebellious nonsense here. Hopefully not take out the lights at the same time. There's a turnaround over here. I'll utilize this. Ah, this is freaking annoying. This thing wants to take off. My gosh, this thing is amazing. It says fly to LSGC. I don't know what else to do. I was literally on the ground at LSGC. Okay, I'm gonna do this pattern again. And let's see if we can open up some communications.
Geneva approach India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is type 2 miles southwest of Les Eplatures, 4,200 feet. Request flight following.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar Geneva approach. Squawk 7524.
Squawk 7524 Oscar Papa Oscar.
Oscar Papa Oscar radar contact 2 miles southwest of Les Eplatures, 4,800 feet QNH 1025.
Roger Oscar Papa Oscar. Geneva approach India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar 3 miles southwest of Les Eplatures, 5,200 foot request IFR to Les Eplatures, ready to copy.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar is cleared to Les Eplatures Airport as filed. Squawk 7524.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar cleared to Les Eplatures Airport as filed. Squawk 7524.
It'd be a lot less.
Oscar Papa Oscar read back correct. Radar contact 5,600 feet QNH 1025. Continue to Flory following heading 220, proceed on course climb, and maintain FL 220, keep speed not above 150 knots.
Continue to Flory following heading 220, resume on navigation.
Why are you asking me to go here at 7,000 feet? I just don't get that. I think that's what I messed up with last time. So it looks like they're asking me to fly 7,000 feet to some seemingly random waypoint.
Oscar Papa Oscar, you are 500 feet below the
Oh my
descent
gosh.
altitude. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet QNH 1025.
Why are you asking me to do it this way? That's on the runway.
Maintain 7,000 feet, Oscar Papa Oscar.
You're literally asking me to go over the airport again. That's actually what you're asking me to do. Clear to GC 752. That's 7,000 feet, but this simulator is asking me to go 7,000 feet above the runway.
Oscar Papa Oscar, you are 3 miles southwest of Les Eplatures.
Maintain present heading.
Heading and altitude. Contact Les Eplatures Tower on 118.
Oh my dear.
Maintain present heading at altitude.
Now it's saying fly to
Tower on
LSGC. I'm
118.
literally over
Flight
LSGC.
25, Oscar Papa Oscar.
Okay. Did we do it again?
Les Eplatures Tower, India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar, 2 miles southwest inbound RNAV runway 05 approach.
India. Uniform Oscar Papa Oscar, Les
I've passed
Eplatures Tower.
R905.
QNH 1025. Cleared RNAV runway 05 approach.
Oh Lord Almighty.
Cleared RNAV runway 05 approach, Oscar Papa Oscar.
I need to go all the way back out here. Excuse me. I'm gonna start losing some altitude. How about that? Not that quickly though.
Oscar Papa Oscar, wind 077 at tree. Clear to land runway 05.
Cleared to land runway 05, Oscar Papa Oscar.
Okay, here we go. Gears down. Flaps are down one notch. I dislike this airport. I haven't, this isn't the first time I've had problems with this airport, by the way. I do have to get over that building. I won't be surprised if I get a terrible, terrible rating on this flight from the customer because this is the second time I've landed. The first time I had to land really hard. This time won't be so tough though. I have a little practice.
Oscar Papa Oscar, did you copy?
Are you serious?
Oscar Papa Oscar, exit runway when able.
Wow. I'm able right here. Now you're gonna give me a runway incursion, aren't you?
Oscar Papa Oscar,
See?
contact ground on 118.
I'm skipping. Actually, yep. It says exit runway when able, and then it dings me for exiting the runway. Look, I think the lesson here is don't alter the plan mid-flight, although you still can. Scare me, lady.
Test flight, but we made it. Anyone knows where I can book a taxi now? Let's go.
Look, shut up, Bozo. You're not the one that's flying this plane. Dealing with AI. That would have been just fine. This game tries my patience. "25% satisfaction. Airline procedures." I mean, I'm dinged with a C. Are you kidding me? I landed twice on that airport. Oh my god, next. Next, I don't even want to see what my reputation gets hit for because AI couldn't handle somebody who knows how to think for themselves. Bam. Ah, jeez. It's a great flight though. I mean, otherwise, if the game hadn't gotten in the way. Okay. I think I'm gonna look at some more missions, but I don't think I'm gonna fly another mission this game. Just really just gets on my nerves. See what kind of missions are available. My reputation took a huge hit. Wow, okay. Let's see what AI didn't. So, okay, so AI took an airplane to fly around somewhere and make me some money, but it didn't take this flight. So I guess it's not taking flights from the bank of flights that we have. Well, just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and buy LA. See if this is some Los Angeles. I can't fast travel. I'm going to fast travel to LA International. I paid it. Let's see if we can get some, and also go to San Francisco. Yeah, can't fast travel for I don't know why you can't fast travel to the heliports. If I'm gonna pay somebody. Oh look, here's a San Francisco International. If I'm gonna pay people to fly me, I figure I could fly anywhere I wanted to, as long as I had the money to pay somebody. I'm gonna center on San Francisco too, or yeah, Sacramento. Sorry. See, it's not letting me do that. Here's McClellan. I'll just land here. Now we can get LA. We'll do Las Vegas. Where's the Las Vegas airport? There it is. Open up Las Vegas airport. Phoenix? Not really, nah. Do Dallas, Fort Worth. As soon as it draws in. DFW International Airport, one of the largest airports in the world. Look at that monster. Golly. One, two, three. Is that a taxiway? I don't know. There's a one, two, three, four. I mean, that thing is huge. Okay. Kansas City's kind of in the middle of everything. I don't know where Kansas City International Airport is, though. There's Overland Park. Where is that? Oh, here's something. Here it is. Look where the VIP missions are as employee. Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, yeah. Medic, thanks for the tip, man. That is fantastic. VIP missions. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't unless they're, see what I mean? You have to do the, yeah, I see I haven't flown in the US a whole lot, so there's not a lot of open space. So I'm just flying like to key airports. Like I'm thinking Atlanta is probably a key airport. I like that Druid Hills. That's kind of a cool name. Where's Atlanta's airport? Here it is. That's a monster of an airport too. Look at that thing. So Medic, were you tuned in when the game screwed me over again this time? I'm gonna go LaGuardia. Yeah, I wish it would have. But I can open up different key areas. I think it was Newark. That ought to work. But that's okay. I got some money to burn, and these VIP missions are here at least. That's good. I'm thinking all of New England is probably going to be a good place. There's Atlanta, Chicago. Why not? Where's Chicago's airport? Is this it? No. Yes, that is it. O'Hare. Ah, okay. Well, let me catch you up because I'm a little frustrated with this thing again. I landed. There was an $80,000 mission. I took the mission. I just got to take off. I can't remember the runway number, but I just got to take off. I was at the end of the runway and the game crapped out. It said, yeah, it gave me that weird error that everybody's getting, and it just killed the mission. But the lucky thing was it didn't kill the mission entirely. So I thought, okay, if this mission is a bugged mission, then I can report it or whatever. So I reinitiated the mission. I was already at the correct airport anyway, so I thought, well, this is an opportunity for me to contribute. Yeah, yeah. You saw that. Okay. Anyway, for this airport, I landed in Fleur de Lis or Sault de Lake or whatever this goofy airport name is. Anyway, there's a building at the very beginning of the airport, but it's not, as bad uh, as UMMM. But in any case, the mission told me to go to this airport and land, take this person with me, so I did. I took the person with me. I landed. Of course, right at the end, I thought, you know what? I'm tired of listening to these IFR instructions. I'm just going to go visual and land on my own without having IFR telling me exactly what altitude to land at. I was at 7,000 feet and I was about 5 nautical miles from the airport. And I'm like, this is not going to work. I need to land. I need to lose some altitude, right? I'm going to do Jacksonville. No, no, no. I'm going to do Miami. No, no, no. I'm going to do Orlando. By the way, I'm going to Orlando soon. That's going to be fun. In any case, where is Orlando's airport? Here it is. Anyway, so I canceled IFR. I just went VFR. I landed. It was a hard landing though, which is probably where my dissatisfaction came from on the whole customer dissatisfaction. There's a 25% rating. In any case, I landed and I ended up getting dinged pretty hardcore. I got a C rating on uh, my flight, but that's not why. I got a C landing on my or a C rating on my flight because when I landed, it didn't acknowledge that I had landed. So I had to take off, climb to 7,000, fly the pattern again, reinitiate IFR, and then take IFR all the way through. It was so annoying. So at 7,000 feet, I was literally above the airport, and they said, "Oh, you're clear for RNAV landing." And I thought to myself, why do I keep letting this game do this to me? In the name of progress, right? Their defined progress, not ours. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Thankfully, I've got some funds built up and I can actually open up some of these areas. Denver's probably a good one, right? Anyway, I was frustrated with that. I had to take off and fly the pattern and do an IFR approach. This is Denver International right here. Yeah, I got frustrated with that. So, I don't know. This game is losing my patience. I'm telling you that right now. On the other hand, though, if I can open up the US and open up some more VIP missions, I think my patience will come back a little bit. Should I go to, I mean, California seems like it'd be a really good spot for VIP missions, but I don't see anything. There's no VIP missions here. Like here, I'm super close to LA right now, and there's no VIP missions. I see cargo, but I don't see any VIP missions. That just that that really baffles me. It really does. I'm baffled by this. No VIP missions. But then I can swing over here to where is this? This is Denver. No, sorry. Kansas City, I think, is where I saw those VIP missions. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Oh no, it was New York. That's what it was, or Boston, maybe. Why did you break it? Don't break it, man. Let's see. Any other suggestions on VIP missions where I should go? Maybe Washington? That would be good, right? I've been to the Washington airport, by the way. It is tiny. And by tiny, I mean legit tiny, tiny. So this is, I mean, let me just see if I can show you what I'm talking about. There is one building, and that is all you get. It's not even that much. And I think there's like 2 restaurants in there. Aspen and Bear Valley. Okay, I'll try that. Let me just do a fast travel here. I don't know where Bear Valley is, but I know where Aspen, Colorado is. So let me go over there first, and then we'll swing over to California. Oops, that's not it. Let's see, Aspen. This is Denver. Aspen's real close. This is Colorado Springs. Aspen. Where is Aspen from here? Oh, do they want you to land in the mountains? That's one of the things that really makes me nervous is mountain landings. Maybe I don't know where Aspen is. I know it's in Colorado. Denver, here's Aurora. Aurora. They only show up from their departure location. Yeah, you're probably right. But if I can find those airports and light them up. Where's Aspen? Here it is. Found it. I found it. Here's the airport. Yay. All right. Yeah, I don't see any VIP missions here yet. Maybe it just needs the time to cook, right? Let's see how that goes. And then from here, I can probably go to, you said, Bear, what? Yeah, you're right, in the snowy area. Oh, Utah. Yeah, Salt Lake City, I betcha. What is all this white? Let's see what this does. Here we go. Light up this area. No VIP missions here either. I think we're trying to outsmart the game. Here's Reno, Nevada. Let's see Reno. Got it. And then you said Bear Valley, California. Where is that in relation to San Francisco? I got a plane in Vancouver, Canada. You ever been to Canada? Bear Valley. So if it's a valley, I'm hoping it's just going to show up here and I'll find it by looking around. Fresno and surrounding area to Bear Valley. Fresno, huh? Okay. Fresno's where? Here. Here's Fresno. There's a VIP mission right there. And it takes you to Bear City. Sweet. Or maybe not Bear Valley, but Bear City. Wow, that's an impressive flight too, my goodness. Oh yeah, it's over here. So, Bear Lake, Big Bear City. It's just bears everywhere. I like bears. I'm gonna go ahead and light this one up too, just for fun. This must be Bear Valley. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens with the VIP missions. Okay, see, look at that. 80,000 credit. That's 58. That's not bad. It's better than what I was getting. 60,000. Here's a couple here. 63, 68, and those are relatively short flights too. Look at all these in New York and yeah, I kind of figured this would be kind of a hotbed over here. I think Toronto and Montreal. I'm gonna try it. Fly into Toronto, and there's the airport right here. 10,000, good lord. And then Montreal's over here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna light all this up because honestly, I think I want to fly missions in the U.S. That way I get the advantage of getting the FAA charts and everything. I think Pittsburgh, not Pittsburgh, not Cleveland, not Detroit. I mean, where do people want to fly in VIP? I think all along the East Coast looks good. Oh, bad weather? Oh, really? Okay. Thanks, bud. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Not bad weather, but you get bad weather bonus. Oh, look, Montreal and Chicago were good picks here. 55. I think as I fly these missions too, I'll be able to. Yeah, here's some more VIP. I think as I fly these missions, I'll be able to open up the map a little more. There's a couple of VIP missions here. Let me see what the chart looks like over here. So 60s, it's in the 60s. But you're right, Bear Valley really pays. My gosh. I mean, 80,000? That's that one flight that I was just on. And it paid me, I mean, but it dinged me for things that were beyond my control, which really is tasking on my patience. What do you think? Mexico City? Monterrey? This should be Mexico City. Yeah, it is. Here it is. That looks like an airport to me, but it's not, is it? That is not an airport, but golly, that looks like an airport. Okay, where's the Mexico airport? Is this it? No? Dude, you can't tell me that's not an airport. Okay, that's Air Force. Like, I guess they don't want you to land at a Mexico airport. That looks to me like an airport. But all of these are helipads. Mexico City. Oh, here's an airport. There we go. I was getting butthurt about it. but I shouldn't have. Here we go. Any VIP missions here? No, that's surprising actually. What about McAllen and Matamoros? Go to visit Elon Musk land. It's his little, I don't know, Boca Chica? I don't know what the name of this place is. But SpaceX is like on a weird shaped thing like this somewhere around here. SpaceX. Oh, that's Mexico. What am I doing? There's Port Isabel. I bet this is it right here. No, that's not it. Some ranch. Yeah, I think you're probably right about Bear Valley and the snow. But I figure the more of this that I open up, this is McAllen, which is actually kind of growing, by the way, and I think that's mostly due to SpaceX being over here somewhere. It might be the perfect storm where SpaceX and uh, Padre Island, which is really touristy. It's like the Daytona Beach of Texas. Uh, yeah, but McAllen is really getting popular down here. So the airport color scheme, okay. Yeah, the Star Airport is one that they've actually gone in and handcrafted all those buildings, right? Oh, look at that. Approach procedure and rare. I didn't know that. Seaplane. I didn't realize that they showed the difference. I'm going to learn how to do RNAV procedures because I really think that'd be a lot of fun. Dance, dance, dance. Yeah, that's interesting. Did you know? Hey, check this out. Did you know that they have, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm going to bring it up right here. I'm sorry for the bright white. They have, where did I see that? That's not it. They have flights recorded for some of these aircraft. So if you go back into news and development, or actually it's under media, you can look at famous flyer aircraft, local legend aircraft, and there's these flights and trailers for each one of the aircraft that's sort of unique to uh, 2024. So here's the Ford Trimotor. Here's the Antonov AN2. Here's the Antonov AN225. The Beechcraft Bonanza V35. Like there's little trailers for each one of these aircrafts. Like the GB, which is kind of a cool little aircraft. I like this one too. The Beechcraft 17 Stagger Wing. Have you seen this aircraft? It looks like a biplane, but it's not. Well, it is, but technically it's not because this wing is further back than the front wing on the bottom. This is a cool aircraft. Let's see. Anyway, I just thought that was really cool that they had these little trailers. There's another thing too that I wanted to show you. What was that? Oh, PDF manuals. Like there's actual manuals for each one of these aircraft. The A-10 Thunderbolt, the Elvira Optica, that Edgeley Optica goofy looking airplane, Airbus. Like they've got manuals for all of these. the Antonov AN-225, which I'm super surprised they do. Boeing Stratoliner, Cessna Citation, like all of these. Like there's manuals for all of these. I had no idea. JU-52, that Saab. But that's out at the Flight Simulator website, flightsimulator.com. And if you look at these, it's going to be, so I can't use these utilities. I use Beyond ATC. Yeah, Beyond ATC is good. Uh, Beyond ATC actually sounds and seems really cool, and it'll even correct you. Like if you do something wrong, it'll correct you and teach you, which I thought was really cool. And it sounds real, but I don't know if that works in career mode. However, I'm glad you're here because I'm showing you this. Have you seen this other career, NeoFly? I actually have a license for NeoFly. Long ago, in a land far, far away, I used to fly NeoFly at using 2020. Here it is. So it didn't look like this though when I was messing around with it. It was not as polished. I wish it would come up though. There it goes. See, it's detecting the flight simulator connection here. Yeah, Beyond ATC is an ATC like a VR, not VR, like an AI voiced ATC. So it sounds real. It'll teach you what to do and how to do it. So when you go into some of these more serious type ATC simulations, that are using real people, like uh, like I do on my PC, I have this. What is the name of that goofy program? Anyway, it's pretty serious. Like you can get out there. There's people that are on airports, and you can see it. It's called. Golly, my brain is going blank for a second. In any case, you you get up, you tune in your radio on your PC. You turn on your radio. You tune it into a quote unquote frequency for whatever airport you want to be at. You park your airplane on the airport, start up simulator, park your airplane. You hop on, and you can have ground, air traffic control, approach, all of the tower, everything. And these are real life ATC agents that get on here to just practice. During COVID, it was a really huge deal. It grew up into a huge deal where these ATC, you know, these ATC agents would hop on there and get on and do air traffic control for simulation. And they still do it, just so they can keep up their practice and their hours. And they'll do that in major airports at certain times. And you can bring up a map called VAT. It's called VAT Sim. That's what it is. VAT, yeah. So if you bring up VAT Spy, it will actually show you where they are at the moment, so you can cooperate with them. It's looking for a new version, which is going to find one because I haven't run this in a long time. But here they all are. Here's all the air traffic control. And if you want to fly real ATC with real ATC with real controllers, like there's, oops, I need to zoom back out. How do I zoom this thing? So here's ATC, and I know why they're doing it there, because that's Greenland. All this talk about buying Greenland. Here, you got to right click to move. But here's a zone that's being controlled right now, and if you want to be, cooperate and get in and give them some practice, you can get in to an airport. This is Iceland right here. This is Greenland. You can get into an airport and they'll control your flight just like you would with with the simulated ATC. They'll actually control your flight, and these are uh, other aircraft that are in the air. They're on the Vite or the VATSIM network. So I mean, during the day, and it's late at night now. I guess it's really close to midnight over in the West Coast. Uh, but during the weekend and in key hours, you can actually see like half of the country being controlled by these real life ATC controllers operating off of VATSPI. Yeah, but if you really wanted to get immersed, like you could hop into a GA. I think there's some controlling going on over here. Like this is telling you, oh yeah, this is a person, EDDK. Daniel Espinal, no pilot rating. He's flying. He's got a filed flight plan from Amsterdam to Frankfurt. He's at 28,000 feet right now, going 377 knots. I think that's really cool, don't you? Like this is a controlled space right here, exactly. Stuttgart. I think that's the only controlled space in Europe right now. Yeah, but this is controlled. Oh, here's another space. Look at this. Look at that. India's got a controlled space here. Oh, very cool. Oh, in Australia. Oh, wow, look at that. New Zealand. Yeah, it is, isn't it? But these are all flight. These flights are all on the VATSIM network. They're not real flights. They're just fake flights. But you can actually pull in real flights and cooperate with real flights over the VATSIM network and avoid traffic and all that stuff with real flights too. I just think this is a really cool idea. Anyway, as it gets, brighter and brighter, probably over in Europe, looks like there's a lot of activity in Europe. Controllers will start, control towers and controllers will start popping up in places, and I think that's amazing. And then once it goes into the US, I'd say at any given time on the weekend, you can probably expect about half of the country to be controlled by these zones like KDFW or KZFW and LA and Chicago and the East Coast especially. Most of the time I see like Boston and Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, all being controlled, these areas all being controlled. I just think that's a really cool deal. Uh, these little cooperating programs that really get into giving you alternative activities to do. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be in a simulator and it's compatible with, third-party programs, I would expect the community to really step up, and they have. I mean, it's just an amazing sort of uh, collaborative space that people are getting in and just getting together and flying around. Like I flew a mission one day with a guy that was flying around the world. Where was I? Let's see if I can jog my memory. I think it was Florida. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was. It was. I think we flew from New Orleans. Yeah, we flew from New Orleans across the coast and over here to Tampa together. So he and I both got into a plane and we made that jog over here. I think that was really cool. Yeah, medic, I hear you, man. But most of the time, and I wasn't, and I'm still really not there. But yeah, most of the time, if you can get into the sim and join at least a small group like this, and they're all just hopping, doing island hopping or doing bush flying, you can get to know some of these folks and they'll teach you what they know. And it's a really good learning experience, even if you don't know much. Everybody there is really patient with you. I've done my share of goofy things in that amount of time. So I think if you just give yourself a little grace, I think they'll surprise you. They're really good about getting together and sort of just teaching people how to fly and how to talk the lingo and all that. This is where I'm going pretty soon. I'm going to Daytona. Oh, it won't be long. As a matter of fact, I think that's the speedway right here. Yeah, that's the speedway right there. The Daytona Super Speedway. So cool. Yeah, I don't think I haven't gotten back into the game as intense as I was before, but I think I will probably again once they start clearing up a lot of these bugs, especially with career mode. I'll really start getting into it again. Flight is one of my first loves, and I don't think I could ever get away from it, to be honest with you. There's Phoenix. So I'll probably end up joining those streams. Oh, look at this. I opened up another VIP charter. This is 67. That's not bad. I bet you Brazil's got some VIP flights, right? Rio, where's Rio? Golly, South America's bigger than I thought it was. Sao Paulo. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to do North America now and sort of try to fill this in a bit. In any case, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's about 1:40. I need to get to sleep before 2. I've got something to do in the morning, so I'm going to call it a night and I'll be back on tomorrow. But in any case, be careful for the bugs, man. Try to avoid them. I'm going to try not to lose my patience with this game before they correct all these game-ending career mode bugs because honestly, I didn't even get to take off before the first bug hit me. And then that same mission when I landed, I had to land twice. It just doesn't handle mid-flight changes very well. I literally requested ATC to do a visual landing and they cleared it, but the sim just didn't like that on that mission. So you have to play nice with the mission. In any case, I'm gonna call it a night, and I guess I will talk to you soon. Have a good evening, and catch you on the next one. Bye for now.